There has been a long period of anticipation, but finally, The Voice has returned to NBC for its 26th season. Monday night, September 26, marked the official beginning of the competition, which featured two returning coaches, Reba McEntire and Gwen Stefani, as well as a pair of new faces, Snoop Dogg and Michael Bublé, who are prepared to guide the next generation of musical talent. In addition, the first few episodes of the season will revolve around the blind auditions, which is the first phase of the process in which the coaches construct their respective teams solely based on the artist's voice without any other considerations. When they are performing, it is not about how they look or how they sound. Rather, it is about how we feel about them. On the subject of how she chooses who to turn her chair for, McEntire made a statement. "Have we been motivated? Do we experience any feelings? In a heartbeat, I will give my heart to someone who makes me feel something, whether it be laughter or tears, but most importantly, I need to feel something." Many people are capable of singing. How many people have the ability to move your heart through their singing? That is exactly what we are looking for, and the group of singers and entertainers that we have selected can be described as somewhat eclectic. It's possible that they aren't the most refined or the youngest, but it's the one who has left an impression on our hearts. It's a well-oiled machine, so getting in at this time is marvelous, McEntire said in an interview with Newsweek about the process of filming The Voice. Every single person, including the crew and the producers, is aware of the game plan. The entire cast and crew of the show are extremely kind and helpful, and they are all very nice. I couldn't be happier with it. The blind auditions of The Voice Season 26 have once again produced moments that have left the coaches in a state of awe. These auditions have brought forth exceptional vocalists who have left them dumbfounded. This season, the competition was more intense than it has ever been, and the coveted four-chair turns were moments of magic that showcased artists whose voices commanded instant attention. The talent pool was provided with expert mentoring and a variety of musical perspectives thanks to the presence of a coaching panel that included Gwen Stefani, Reba McEntire, Michael Bublé, and Snoop Dogg. Let's take a deep dive into the auditions that stood out the most, which caused every coach to compete for the next big star. The performers who are a powerhouse. The song Rise Up by Andra Day, performed by Maria Hernandez. When Maria Hernandez took the stage with her heartfelt performance of Rise Up, it was the first time that a four-chair turn had occurred during the season. Her voice possessed the ideal combination of strength and feeling, which captured the attention of the audience and left the coaches in a state of awe and admiration. Gwen Stefani lauded her impeccable vocal control, and Michael Bublé emphasized the depth of feeling that she conveyed in her performance. In the end, she decided to go with Team Bublé, which will lay the groundwork for an exciting journey in the future. Somebody to Love by Queen is the second song by Jackson Reed. A spectacular performance of Somebody to Love was delivered by Jackson Reed, who brought an electrifying energy to the stage. His dynamic vocals embodied the spirit of Freddie Mercury, and he delivered the performance with a spectacular performance. A round of applause broke out from the audience as each of the four chairs turned in successive order. His ability to blend rock with a distinctive and contemporary flair was praised by Snoop Dogg, and Reba McEntire was particularly impressed with his stage presence. In the end, Jackson made the courageous decision to become a member of Team Gwen. Unanticipated and takeaways. The song Feeling Good by Nina Simone, performed by Layla Morgan. The rendition of Feeling Good that Layla Morgan performed brought a classic allure that was entwined with a contemporary sophistication. From the very first note, the coaches were captivated by her stunningly rich and velvety tones, as well as her flawless execution. A fierce competition was taking place between Michael Bublé and Gwen Stefani for her affections, with Bublé putting an emphasis on his jazz and soul background. In a surprising turn of events, Layla went with Snoop Dogg because she was under the impression that he could assist her in developing a distinctive artistic identity. The song Take Me to Church by Hosier, performed by Noah Carter. The studio was filled with raw emotion as a result of the deep and eerie vocals done by Noah Carter. A four-chair turn was awarded to him as a result of his performance of Take Me to Church, which was both emotionally powerful and delicate. His ability to make the song his own was praised by the coaches, and Reba McEntire specifically praised his ability to tell a story. He decided to go with Team Bubbly because he was impressed by Michael's dedication to the arts. A new generation of rising stars. The song Driver's License by Olivia Rodrigo is the fifth one on the list. Emily Grace, who was only 16 years old at the time, blew away the audience with her emotionally wrenching and soulful rendition of Driver's License. Despite her young age, she demonstrated an impressive level of vocal maturity, which caused all four coaches to react in a matter of seconds. Her emotional delivery struck a chord with the audience, and after much deliberation, she made the decision to join Team Reba because she was confident in her ability to cultivate young talent. Sixth place, Tennessee Whiskey by Chris Stapleton, performed by Daniel Park. When Daniel Park performed Tennessee Whiskey on stage, fans of country music were in for a real treat with this performance. It was immediately followed by a four-chair turn because of his deep and smooth vocals, which exuded authenticity. Reba McEntire exerted a great deal of effort to secure his membership on her team. However, in a surprising turn of events, Daniel chose to be a member of Team Snoop, eager to explore new creative boundaries. Sensations coming from around the world. The song Hallelujah by Leonard Cohen, performed by Sofia Martinez. A breathtaking rendition of Hallelujah was delivered by Sofia Martinez, who hails from Spain. Her performance left everyone in stunned silence, and then they erupted into applause. The incredible range and control that she possessed was displayed through her ethereal vocals and masterful phrasing. She ultimately decided to work with Team Gwen in the hopes of further honing her one-of-a-kind artistry, despite the fact that every coach was eager to collaborate with her due to the emotional weight of her performance. The song Creep by Radiohead, played by Hiro Tanaka. Hiro Tanaka's rendition of Creep was eerie and stunningly beautiful, and it brought a new point of view to an old favorite. The dynamic vocal shifts and controlled falsettos that he performed made for a performance that will not soon be forgotten. He was able to differentiate himself through his ability to build intensity in the song, and after much deliberation, he joined Team Bubbly because he believed in his capacity to push the limits of his abilities. Some concluding things. It has become abundantly clear that the blind auditions of The Voice Season 26 have been an outstanding example of vocal excellence. During each of the four-chair turns, an artist with undeniable star power has been introduced, thereby laying the groundwork for a season that will be filled with intense competition and moments that will be unforgettable. The fact that Gwen Stefani, Reba McEntire, Michael Bublé, and Snoop Dogg are now in charge of forming teams means that the battle rounds are going to be even more exciting than they already were. These vocal powerhouses are getting ready to demonstrate their talent in a way that has never been seen before. Who will emerge victorious and take the crown as the most prestigious winner? There is only one thing that can be said with absolute certainty, and that is that the upcoming season of The Voice is already shaping up to be one of the most memorable ones to date.